ignore any mess near me. I'm on a cleaning frenzy, kind of. um, so, um, I kind of already went against my book buying ban. But for realsies this time, I got my pre-orders. Those are all here. There's one book I bought forever ago for one of the series I collected before, and it never shipped, and I got annoyed, and I finally canceled it. I've been waiting a month, I think, for that. It's October 15th today? 16th? It's the 16th. Yeah, it's the 16th October 16th as I'm filming this. I'm so sorry. I'm so scatterbrained. My brain is so fried and scrambled because, like I mentioned, my store that I work at is closing. Yay. So in the midst of sales and trying to get everything out, I've also spent way too much money trying to make sure I'm buying stuff to be stocked up for stuff for myself and the house that I live in, so that everyone makes sure they have their things, you know? So I spent a lot of money on that, and it was kind of helpful, though. In some circumstances, it was just a lot of money. But that's because we have this stupid store manager who keeps coming in, acting like she owns the place. Because she thinks, oh, I've worked for this company for 8 years. Shut up. Shut up. So, I had to buy everything when we only were at the 30% off sale. Otherwise, all my stuff would have been put back and probably half bought. So I wasn't going to deal with that. So anyways, I gotta move that. I'm going to start my haul here. And I'm sorry about my rant in the beginning, but everything's been so stressful. Now I can open this. Aha! So this is the order that came in today. This book came out yesterday. It arrived today. It is Lazy Witchcraft for Crazy Shitty Days. It's by a witch talker I follow. I believe you can find her by Moon Street Kits. She also has a shop, and you can go buy her stuff. I like her stuff a lot. I've bought plenty of things from her too. Now including her book, and I also follow her TikTok, and I think I have them up here on my table, which I'm not going to dig out, but yeah. Like, some informational stuff you can buy. You can buy, like, digital little stuff and things depending on what you're trying to look up and research and all that fun stuff. And now we're going to kind of go into what made me, like, go against my book buying ban right away. So I was at Mercari. I don't remember what I was looking for. I was probably looking, I don't know. I don't remember if I was looking for merch or just scrolling because I was bored or... Well, there was one book I'm trying to find, which was the book I tried buying on Pango and haven't gotten in a month. So, I don't think I have any other choice but to buy it on Amazon. Because there was only... I think there was 2 copies on Pango. 3 maybe. But... one was like $35. Which I'm not paying for a book, I'm sorry. Even if it's a special edition. And I think one was 15 and one was 11. So I bought the one that was 11. That's the one that never shipped. So I don't get it. It's like, if you have issues when it comes to shipping something, let the customer know. I always do. Like, I do have a Pango Books shop. I have plenty of stuff listed I usually have my link in my bio on my videos. You can go check it out if you'd like. I'm losing my train of thought really bad. But anyways, yes, what has made me lose to my book buying ban? I think I explained this in the reading vlog that is not up yet, but I need to finish that. It was supposed to only be a weekend reading vlog, and then I never finished it. I was just kind of lazy and tired, but that was a relaxing weekend. And I got a lot of reading done, so I was, like, proud of myself. Pat my back. But, I've been finding, like, fan books and shit, and I was like, what? And I've bought so many. I have more coming in. This one specifically, I had to walk to the post office because yesterday, of course, this had to be delivered or attempted to be delivered right before I got off work. So it's like, oh, great, thanks. Cool. And of course, you try to go online to reschedule a delivery, doesn't work. Tried to call the post office, that didn't get anywhere. So I had to walk all the way to the post office, pick it up, and walk all the way back home. Keep in mind that is like about a half-hour walk both ways. So that took an hour out of my morning. But I got it, and I'm happy, and we'll see how I feel about it. I won't probably really involve these in my reading vlogs, though, because they're in Japanese, and I can't really read Japanese. So this is me pretty much flipping through, like, graphic novels and just going by their pictures. But that's fine with me. I mean, why not? It's more Jujutsu Kaisen merchant stuff that I don't need, but I'll take it. Because I did finally finish Jujutsu Kaisen, woohoo! I'm all caught up, well, not actually finished, but in the reading vlog I will probably be posting, I'm going to probably finish that, post it before I post it. Yeah, it will be posted before this. Because I have more books coming, so I'm going to just throw them all in this video, and hopefully you do not see me until probably end of December, early January with book haul after Christmas. But yeah, I finally caught myself up on the anime for Jujutsu Kaisen. So both seasons of the movie. Now we wait and see when season 3 comes out. I don't know if that's been confirmed. All I know is 2025. And I also caught myself up on the manga, but physically, not digitally, so no spoilers. No spoilers. Because I think volume 23 I'm only on chapter 208. I think that's where I ended. And then I read the 2 light novels and the fan book. So I'm caught up on pretty much everything but the remaining volumes that are yet to come out in English. I need to specify. Anyways, back to the book haul. I'm sorry, I get so ranty in these videos, but I gotta nerd out with someone, and you guys are kind of developing into my community to nerd out. So this is a little trilogy I got. I got it in the mail yesterday. Because someone on TikTok, like, discounted their trilogy. I don't even remember the name of this trilogy. But it seems interesting. And also, it's really hard nowadays to go on Book Talk and find book recommendations that aren't full of smut. It's like, I don't want smut. Don't give me that. Like, I will take romance. I will take fantasy. I don't want people in their smeg scenes. Ish. Like, make that fade to black. You can start it out a little steamy or something, but don't go all the way with me. I don't I don't care for that very much. More of these little doujin things. I've bought a lot of these and I'm kind of ashamed of it. Just a little bit. But I know some descriptions, the ship or whatever, it is technically platonic. But also, I've seen some, and I'm, like, weirded out, because I'm like, yeah, there's normal ships, like, you know, how a lot of people ship, Yuji and Megumi. Okay, that's fine. And then there's the ships where it's, like, Gojo and, Geto, and it's like, okay, whatever. But then it's when you scroll through it, and it's, like, Gojo and Yuji, or, Gojo and Megumi, and I'm like, no. Ooh, no. And I know I just had one there with Sukuna and Megumi. I don't ship them. But, as you can tell, Sukuna's kind of my favorite character. Because I think in most videos I've updated recently, I'm wearing one of my Sukuna t-shirts. I kind of live in these things. I don't know why, but also a lot of JJK merch is comfy. So, I don't know. That's why I like it. Yeah. Anyways, that's a sticker on top of my book. I got this behemoth. This one is another one from the TikTok shop. I think discounted. I can't remember. But this is a whole omnibus of this series. It's The Fae of Ruth. I don't know how to pronounce it. By Emily Blackwood. So it's 3-4 books in one. I can't remember now. But, yeah. This will be a fun read. I keep finding stuff. Like I said, I have a mess happening here. I also found this on Mercari. I think this was an exclusive when the JJK Zero movie came out. But it's JJK 0.5. I don't know what's really in it. Yeah. Just stuff and things. I don't really know. I also can't understand it, because again, it's in Japanese. I swear, whoa, at least one of these doujins I thought was in English. I don't know if any of them are. Because I thought I opened one, and the first page was in English, and the rest was in Japanese, and I was like, oh okay. Yeah, but there's this one. A lot of these are Satsusugu, because I'm terrible, and yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. This one, I have 2 copies of this. I didn't pay attention when I was buying these. But I'm just gonna kind of just pull them off my pile and show you, so I can just kind of... so I can move these. Because they're also so little. Like, this one especially, it's like 12 pages. It's like probably 12 pages. This one, though, this one's chunky. This one's like a whole manga. Crazy. Just kind of grabbing these by the handful now. I also been trying to keep these organized by size. Because some of these, like, they're so tall, and then some are so little. Of course, now I got them not organized by size because I'm grabbing them backwards from what they were. Just kind of grabbing and holding them. I'm trying to keep track of what I'm doing. This one, though, I've seen a lot, and this one seems kind of popular. Because anytime I, looking for, either a specific ship or anything like that, or specifically for Ida Fushi, that one keeps popping up. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll see if it's interesting. Oh, hit myself in the mouth. And some of these I've kept in their plastic. Because when I got some of these and I was, getting a bunch of packages a day, I kind of decided to keep them in their plastic just in case. Okay, it looks like I'm... Okay. Here's the last of it. And I think mostly pre-orders except for 4 of them. So this one was a pre-order. This is the 5th book in series I have. I don't know, you probably... can you? Kind of. It's all the way up there at my top shelf. You can see it. I can't because I got the little timer thing here. That's book number 5 for that series. I got volume 39 of My Hero Academia, which I still need to catch up on. This one's a weird one. I got a little dusty now. I got a blind date with a book, and I got 2 of them. So I both got witchy books because I don't know what kind of witchy books I want. But now I have a duplicate of this too. And I love the nature of witches, but it's I don't really want to get rid of them because I kind of remember the book and it was good. But I don't want to get rid of my hardcover because I don't really like reading hardcovers. But it's so pretty. And then this one, because it's paperback, and I also don't really remember it that well, this one I'd be okay with marking up, especially because NaNoWriMo is happening next month, and I want to try writing as much as I can, so if I can read as much as I can, especially some witchy fantasy stuff, I'll be good being able to mark these up. Because I also got Belladonna, and I can't remember if anyone said that was good. I feel like I watched a booktuber that said it was good. So hopefully we're okay. Here's 2 more of these. See? I have a duplicate. And I also did kind of flip through these and whatever when I did in the reading vlog I have going up, just because they were short and small, and got my reading count up. And then finally, my last pre-order was Lore Olympus Volume 7. I can't believe there's 7 volumes out already. But there's my stack. There's the haul I have so far, and I'll be back when I have more to share. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'll be back with updates. Bye. Hello. I'm continuing the book haul, but I got a big stack here because I've been really bad at updating, as I always am. So, and because no one's home, I'm trying to record, stuff. But, first this, and we figure out my mess. Maybe. I wanted to film, a reading vlog this whole week I was off. And I didn't, because I barely got any reading done. So, whatever. But today, I'm thinking as long as I get my cosplaying done, and if my Tamagotchi stops screaming at me, because you guys can probably hear that. Because also I've started my writing fit, because it's the end of October, and we're going into November, which is NaNoWriMo, and I like participating in NaNoWriMo if I can. So, yeah. So I'm trying to do, but it also doesn't help, but I keep sleeping super late in the day, and I'm trying to stop that. But, anyways, books. I finally got book 2 in this series. The Throne of Broken Gods. So I can't speak anymore already. So, finally have the 3 books that are out for this series. The 4th one's coming out sometime next year. I don't remember when. I'm not gonna show those yet. I'll show those last. Uh, I got a whole nother manga series. I have, what is this? Angels of Death, volumes 1 through 12. I've been curious about this series for a really long time. I never watched the anime. Like, I haven't watched the anime. I thought it's been on my watch list. Haven't gotten to it. I was kind of introduced to it because I think I was getting, like, edits and clips and stuff like that on TikTok, like, back in 2021 or something like that. So, I will get to it eventually. Because I don't know what manga series I want to start next. I'm either thinking that or Chainsaw Man. Something. I don't know. I don't know what I want to read next, manga-wise. So, also here's the other thing with some stuff I'm starting to collect. So, I got volumes 23 through 28 of Jujutsu Kaisen in Japanese. I can't really read Japanese, but now my brain's like, yeah! Even though the series isn't technically completed in English yet, let's catch up on the rest. But in Japanese. I'm getting volumes 1 through 22 as well. Those just aren't in yet. Volume 22 is really hard to find in the Japanese copies. I don't know why. Every other volume, I bought on Mercari. Except for volume 22. Which, the most affordable I could find it was on Etsy. Etsy, of all places. I mean, it wouldn't be my first time getting a book off Etsy because I've done blind dates with a book and I've got those off Etsy before getting them off, like, TikTok Shop or something. So, yeah. But also, we'll get into these. More of these cute little fan books. I love the cover on this one. Just, like, a little Gojo, like, squish. That's cute. I'm trying to keep these organized by size. Ow! Bent my nail. Yeah. And I have more of these coming in, which is getting on my nerves. Because I couldn't find some, so I'm like, I've been practically clearing out a few different shops on Mercari of, as you can tell, the Sato Sugu ship little comics I have. And I spent so much money just grabbing these. And, like, I'm already losing room on my shelf, but, like, they're so thin, but they take up so much space. And that's why I kind of need to reorganize my shelves. There's my pile. I need to reorganize my shelves, kind of, sort of, but I also don't know what I want to get rid of because I haven't had time to read, so it's hard to be like, oh, I'm not going to read this again, or reread this, or I don't want to read this anymore at all, I lost interest. When I don't remember what half of them were about because I haven't been able to read in so long. But anyways, that is my update, and I have more coming in because I can't keep myself on a book ban, even though I'm going to now, because I've been off work for the last week. So no monies. So until I probably save up some more money and probably, all the way till after Christmas, I'll probably be back with a book haul once I'm done with this. I just don't think the rest of the stuff I order will be here until sometime in November anyways. So once the rest comes in, book buying ban. You shouldn't see me with a book haul probably until after Christmas, depending on what I get for Christmas. So, yeah, I'll be back with updates later. Bye! Hello, update. So, next part of this little haul, I'm sitting at a funky angle, I know. my mail just came. And I got 2 packages. And it's pretty much the rest of my JJK in Japanese. So today I had 0. This is 0 through 6 in my hand. It was also really nice how they packaged it. They packaged them in bundles in order, which I love so much. This is 7 through 12. (13 through 17). And then 18 through 21. I just hit myself in the face. Yeah. So now, all I need for this, trying to keep it straight. This is being stacked on my bed, which isn't smart. It literally just fell because my cat knocked it over. But all I need now is volume 22. And then I'll have the complete Japanese set of 0 through 28. I couldn't think of how far I was up to. Yeah. So that's exciting. And I guess technically with the Japanese version, it's technically 0.5 through 28. But I hauled 0.5 a long time ago, and that's somewhere up on my shelf. But of course, the more I collect these, the more I'm like, where are these gonna go? I'm running out of shelf room, and I'm running out of books to pretty much unhaul. Because I haven't had time to read. So, I gotta make room somehow. But at the same time, I need to read somehow. So I can debate on what I want to get rid of. But at this point, I'm pretty much going to have an entire shelf dedicated to Jujutsu Kaisen. So, yeah, that's fun. What I'm thinking what I might do is I might have to take one of my shelves that's wider in space. Because some of the really tall comics I have, they don't fit right. And it's not my first time having this issue. Because I have other comic books. It's like, yeah, they're skinny. But they're tall. They're too tall for the shelf. So I need to find a way to mush them in. Even, on my Cassandra Clare shelf now, it's like her most recent book, Swordcatcher. I can barely get that in the shelf. I don't get it. Why are books being made so tall? So probably for sure once Swordcatcher comes out with a paperback, if it does, I'll probably unhaul the hardcover and switch it out with the paperback. Yeah. Also, I know it's totally off topic and I'm just thinking out loud, but it helps to think out loud in a way where I'm like, I documented what I said. So someone can hold me accountable. But anyways, yeah, that's my little update. So still waiting on one more volume to complete JJK, but in Japanese. Yeah. I'm almost done with all the books I have coming in. I hope. I'm just waiting for volume 22 or whatever that gets here. And I'm waiting for one more bundle of the fan books. Even though I'm getting paid this week, so I might grab more. I grabbed one more. I made one more bundle on Mercari and I made it cheap. But that would also be my third time buying from this person. I'm like cleaning out their entire like Satotsugu inventory and I need to stop. Self-control is hard. It's really hard. And I'm trying. But yeah. So that's my update. I'll be back when I have more updates. Bye. Hello, I have an update. More books. None of the books I'm expecting, books I bought at the store. One I was expecting though. What? From Walmart. I went to Walmart one night after work and I saw this. It is spectacular. It's a holiday novella related to the Carnival series by Stephanie Garber. I got the Japanese version of Volume 22 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So, yay. This one I also got from Walmart. Sally's Lamb Knit. I got it the day before Halloween. It is now November 3rd. So, didn't get to specifically read it for spooky season, but I'll get to it eventually. Well, you know what? Technically, I can still read it because, in my opinion, The Nightmare Before Christmas can be absorbed in between Halloween and Christmas. Because, duh, watch the movie. In these books. This will be funny to you guys. I got these at Dollar Tree. And I'm interested in them. And I'm probably going to do just a Dollar Tree reading vlog because I think that'll be funny. So this is Palace of the Drowned by Christine Mangan. I'll see how interesting those are. I got The Lost Dreamer by Liz Huerta. And The House of Fortune by Jessie Burton. Excuse me, sorry. And then Sight Witch by Susan Dennard, which I didn't think was a series, but I looked and I saw Truth Witch on the back and I went, oh, is this that one Truth Witch series people talk about? I think it is. But of course, I don't know what book in the series it is. I think it's just a random novella that's related to the series, so I gotta read what's currently 4-book series and then read that. And then finally I got If I Disappear by Eliza Jane Brazier. So I'll see what those are like. And yeah. Also, if you're wondering why I'm standing for this, I just filmed a video to reorganize on a disc. I got my first 3 shelves reorganized. I'm probably not going to film going through my manga because that's a disaster waiting to happen. So, yeah. I'm going to take a break and probably either read a little bit or write a little bit. So, yeah. Happy NaNoWriMo to all of you who are writing this month. I hope you're doing good, and I hope you do well, and I hope you do amazing. We can do this together. But yeah, that's my update on some books I got. I might get more tomorrow. We will see. Yeah. So, that's my update. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hi, this is a terrible angle. I went on a really bad shopping spree, retail therapy spree, buying stuff I shouldn't be buying. But, here's another update on a massive haul I just did, and I'm also going to show you these, because I tried to put them on the shelf, because I moved stuff around. So, I also, because my hyperfixation kind of crashed back in for my witchy stuff, so this is 2 and 3 of the fundamental book of Sigil Magic. So awkward to stick in. We have Paganism for Beginners. As I hit my phone, stay put. We have Plant Butchery by Julia Diaz. And I almost panicked making this clip because I was like starting to reshelve things, and it's like, oh no, did I put any of the new stuff away? No. Well, I kind of did. It was just more like fan books, and I bought a bundle on Mercari I just wanted the JJK trinkets that came with it, and I only thought it was a few volumes of the manga. Thought it was like 0 through 5, and I was like, oh, that's fine, whatever. No, it was volume 0 through 17, including the 2 light novels and the fan book. So now I have all of that in Korean, just like how I completed the series in English and Japanese. So, well, I didn't finish it in Japanese, technically. I need the 2 light novels and then the fan book in Japanese. And then I'm caught up with it in Japanese. Yeah. Okay. And I got this book. It is The Dreamer's Dictionary, which I'm kind of excited about. I've been wanting books about dreams for a while because dreams are strange. We have curses, hexes, and crossing. We have protection spells. If they would like to fit properly. We have the spell book for new witches. Incense oils and brews. And yes, I know a lot of people are like, don't read Scott Cunningham, but also read him a little bit because it's okay information. It's like, just make up your mind. So that'll be my one Scott Cunningham book I give a try. Oh, and then I have Wicca for Harmony Nice. Most of these books were just books that have been sitting in my Amazon wishlist. And then I was like, well, what if I just look for them on Pango? And, obviously get them for cheaper. So I did. The Witch's Guide to Manifestation. And then I have The Open Door to Witchcraft. The House Witch. Ugh. And then I got this big hunker of it's Llewellyn's Sabbath Essentials. So it is all 8 Sabbats in one big thing, which is exciting because I'm really bad at keeping track of the Sabbats. Okay, and then these I gotta keep track of. I'm just trying to keep my deity books kind of in one, so I gotta kind of remember what's new and what's not, which I mostly know what's new, excuse me. So then we have Lilith, the dark feminine archetype. I have Hades, which is this is the only book on Hades I could find. So if anyone knows of any more, that'd be great. We have the Morgan. Also, some of these are not all exactly deities I would want to worship, just ones I'm curious about, versus ones I'd think of worshipping. I have Embracing Lilith. I'm still, kind of trying to figure out how to worship a deity. It's like, I could, candle colors and what they'd like for herbs and all of that. I have another one for the Morgan, the Pagan Portal series. I have Stone Blind. See how much this actually involves Medusa. We have Demeter. Again, this is the only book on Demeter I could find. So if any recommendations for books on Demeter, that would also be great. We have Brigid. I did start this one last year. Or no, I'm sorry, earlier this year. Around In Bulk. That sounds right. because I guess that's kind of a Sabbath that revolves around her just a little bit because of the solstice. Yeah. So I was in the midst of it. I'll finish it at some point. I'll get to it. And then I know. Oh, wait, yeah. The rigid one's not new. Duh. Okay, that's there. This I got a while ago. See, losing track. Yeah, because these two are from my birthday, my native mythology and Norse mythology books. My Medusa book. Hecate. Persephone. More Lilith. More Hecate. More Persephone. I've been trying to keep track of how many of these pagan portal ones I have. I think I have 4 now that I just grabbed. These are getting really heavy. These are all on my leg. Is that it? I think that might have been it. Okay. I have one more stack. But I'm gonna shelve these. And then I'll go over there because that involves me getting up and moving. Which I'm weighed down. So, un momento. Okay. I fixed those. So I know I technically unhauled, but I rehauled Payback's a Witch because I figured out there's a whole series now. So it's Payback's a Witch, From Bad to Cursed. I love this cover, it's my favorite. I love the snake. Back into Spell. In Charm's Way. Rise and Divine. So, technically I didn't really like Payback's a Witch. I'm gonna reread it. See how I feel about it. I might not change my mind. But then I'll read the rest of the series. See if it improves. And then I guess if I don't like any of it, then I'll just get rid of them all. Rolling Hills. And the Sword of Alara. This is the second book in the series. This book is by a TikToker that I found when I first got TikTok, and I have the first book on my shelf. I have this one. I also got this one. I got on TikTok Shop. It is Potions, Poisons, and Policies. I think it is technically a romantasy, which I don't think I've ever read before. But the author was doing a live stream, and she said there was no spice, so she had me at witches and no spice, so I will take it. This is Velvet Was the Night. I got this at Dollar Tree. Funny enough. But the thing I didn't take into account was it's by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, which is the author of Mexican Gothic. And I don't know, I was really weird with Mexican Gothic. I don't know if I have it in a reading vlog, because I read it once upon a time and was like, oh, okay, whatever. But then I couldn't remember it, and I was listening to it on audiobook. And then when I was listening to it on audiobook and actually focusing on what was going on, I was kind of like, ooh, no. So I unhauled it. But this one seems to be like a mystery thriller kind of thing. Takes place in 1970s Mexico City. It's short, so I'm thinking even if I don't care for it, I can give it a read. It's only 218 pages, so I can probably read through it pretty quick, and then I'll probably I'll probably list it on my Pango anyways, because I kind of have my feelings I wouldn't reread it. This one I'd also got on TikTok Shop. It is Radio Apocalypse. It is a sapphic apocalypse story or something, I think. was how the author described it. But I'm kind of into it because I love dystopian. But it's so hard to find good dystopians, in my opinion. Even though I guess my first real, dystopian stories were the Delirium trilogy by Lauren Oliver, and then the Matched trilogy by Ali Connie. Connie? I can't remember what it is. And then these, we got Blood Witch and Witch Shadow by Susan Dennard, who, in the last part, she did, because I got from Dollar Tree Sight Witch, which is a novella, so I had to buy the series, which was kind of annoying, but whatever. But anyways, that's me not knowing how to spend my money. I do still have some more books on the way, but when those come in, I will tell you now. I am for realsies not buying anymore. I'm going to hold off, probably for the rest of the year. Yeah. So I'm gonna let obviously the last few chunk of books come in, and then we'll see what I do with it. So yeah, whenever that update happens, I might. No, I wouldn't. Well, I'd say I might drag this off till Christmas. It's already the 13th. No. It's the date. Turn on. Well, it's past midnight, so it's technically November 17th when I'm filming this. So, yeah, Christmas is a month away. Crazy. And there's only 2 books I really want for Christmas, and that's the new volume of JJK, volume 24, and then the new volume, it's just 2, because then it's the next volume in the graphic novel series for the Immortal Instruments. Yeah. I wasn't sure about the next volume of Chainsaw Man. I don't think that's till January. Yeah. So, anyways, that's my update. Bye. Okay, hi. Update. More books. Who'd have thought? And a cat. So, my little pile here. No! You need to, go over here. There we go. Okay. So, just gonna work my way down my pile till I cut off. So, I got the first light novel out of the 2 and the fan guide for Jujutsu Kaisen. I now have them in Japanese. Stop walking in front of my camera. She likes attention, apparently. So now I have to keep readjusting this. This I got yesterday. It is Hekate Liminal Rights Stay Put. As you can obviously tell, I have my deity kick again. So, yep, there's that. I have Green Witchcraft, which, fun fact, I had a copy of, and I was just taking little, trying to keep track of my witchy books, because I keep them on the very bottom shelf, and then my floor over here in this corner is kind of a mess, and I can't see the books I have down there very well, because my room is small. I already had a copy of this, but the seller was like, yeah, I'll get it packaged up for you tomorrow and ship it out. And then I was like, oh crap. So, my duplicate copy I have in my unhaul pile. So, yeah, that's on my Pango. My Pango link will be in my description. I have a ton of books I just unhauled. So if you're interested, you can check out my Pango shop. It would be much appreciated. Because my job sucks and my hours got a little bit cut, so I need to survive with groceries and rent. So yay! I also have practical magic for beginners. I'm not really that much of a beginner, but a lot of the time I feel like a beginner, so yeah. I've been practicing since like I was 17. I'm 21. Yeah. We got hex twisting. I love the cover. It's really cool. That's also just me. I like eyes. I have the daily spellbook for the Good Witch. Ah! I can't make my pile anymore. And then we have Nightmares, the Dark Sides of Dreams and Dreaming. I've had these dream books in my, like, on my Amazon wish list for, like, ever. Stay put. And I don't know. Dreams are interesting, but it's also really hard sometimes when you wake up and then you immediately forget and that you're just still sitting there confused, like, what was that? What just happened? But yeah, I feel like if I have something where like I could just try and be like, what was that? And then I could open it and read it and just peek it in. Yeah, I don't know. Figure out meanings of dreams instead of Googling it when I'm still half asleep. This one is the Witch's Book of Self-Care, which, like, I know everyone has. Just talked about. Another book that's been sitting. A lot of these books, these witchy books specifically, that I've had in these last couple clips of this haul, I've had in my Amazon, like, wish list since I started my practice. And I've kind of bought them both. Hey! Cats. But, like, I've just started like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and buy these now that I'm adult and not a teenager still pretty much full-time in high school and then having to work after school and then go home and do homework and then eat and go to bed. So, yeah. So between Pango and Amazon, I kind of just collected them all. Still adding more books, of course, because you can never do enough research, but it can be too much when you're in a reading slump. This one is Bewitching the Elements. That cover does not show well on camera, but of that one, I have Potions, Elixirs, and Brews. Now I can't remember which one's what. One of these is an actual Book of the Month book that I bought with a subscription. I think it was this one. This one feels right that I actually got from Book of the Month. And the other one I got from Pango. Yeah. Era. I don't think I can say that right. This I got from Book of the Month. This one, yes, it's a Book of the Month book, but I believe I purchased it on Pango. Because there was some sort of coupon sale thing with Book of the Month. I get emails, but I never had a subscription. Now I do, but whatever. I'll probably cancel it soon enough. Hate to say it, but yeah. Someone's gonna give me crap for this, but I got the Forgotten Home Apothecary. One of these books that's been all over TikTok and TikTok shop. But I was curious and I was like, you know what? The world's about to go to hell again. because Orange Man is going to be back in office, which is not good. Because I thought we learned the first time, and then we were smart enough to vote him out. Now he's back? What do you mean he's back? I don't even want to get political. Because I don't want to cause arguments. I don't want that, but it's the issue of just I'm scared and I'm stressed out. And I don't understand. I don't understand elections and why they are the way they are, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, final book. It is A History of Magic, Witchcraft, and the Occult. And it is nice and big. And also, I've heard it's kind of pricey, probably depending on where you buy it. But I think I only got this copy for like $15. Oh. Yeah, because its retail price, USA price, of course, is $35. Buy your book secondhand. Buy your book secondhand. You get such a better deal. So, yeah. That's that. That's the haul. I think I have some comics coming. That's left. Probably till Christmas. Because now we're nearing the end of November. So, yeah. With my next paycheck, it's going to be necessities and Christmas presents. So yeah, that's my update. Bye. Hi, I haven't updated in a while. Oopsies, but, anyways, I'm in the midst of cleaning my room. But I have a tiny haul to show you. It is currently December 22nd. I have a few more days until Christmas, but I kind of wanted that to be a whole separate update. Oh, my fan's not too loud because I'm sitting on my floor. Let me turn it off, actually. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, we'll start with these 3. I got these at Pango. These came in a bundle. It's only volumes 2 and 4 of Toilet Bound Hunter Cocoon. And then I got volume 7. It went on sale separately. Yeah, it was kind of random, kind of weird. Whatever. I probably will get volumes 1 and 3 for Christmas. Excuse me. I don't know if I added any other volumes to my wish list, but it's fine. Then at one point, I got a trilogy. It is this one. I don't remember if there's a name for it, but the first one is A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch, and A Werewolf's Guide to Seducing a Vampire. So, romance. Don't really read romance. We'll see if I like it. I don't know. Seemed funny. And also, I'm a sucker for anything witchy. Just like with this book, The Bone Orchard. I'm really interested in reading that. I got a true crime book, Killer Cults. I'm excited to see what that's about. My next 2 books I got from December's book of the month. My choice this month was The 13th Child by Aaron A. Craig. And then my add-on I chose this month was Where the Library Hides, which is a sequel to I can't remember the other one. I think it's called like Where the River Leads or something like that. I can't remember. And then today I got 6 books from Target. So I got Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 24 because I know my dad didn't get that for me from my Christmas list, so I was like, okay, it's fine, I can get away with it. So we got that. Yay. And then I kind of got a good score because I got Carrie and Cujo by Stephen King. I can't get these both in the frame. I really like those covers. And I'm happy to finally have these. I have, like, I don't know, Cujo I could never find. Carrie, the one I found was, like, affordable forever ago on Amazon when I was still in high school. It was a mass market paperback. And I don't really like mass market paperbacks a lot, but whatever. And then, because there is a BOGO sale right now with books at Target, if you have the Target Circle thing, which I literally signed up for just to get the sale. Because, like, I was mainly just going to go for JJK 24 if I could find it, and I'm really lucky. Like, I feel lucky that I found it because I'm like, that probably would have been swooped, like, really fast. But, and then, anyways, the last 3 books I got The Coven by Harper L. Woods. And look at these sprayed edges. Look at that. So pretty. And then I got the sequel, The Cursed. And again, sprayed edges. Half the time, I don't even know what these books are about. I kind of see witchy. I kind of peek at the synopsis. So, yeah. And then the last one I got was Night of the Witch. Bright green. Also has sprayed edges. This one had its sequel with it too, but its edges weren't sprayed, and it was also hardcover, and I was like, that's kind of weird to have it not match. But I kind of was like, whatever. I'm kind of, like, I had an even amount, and I'm like, okay, good. Buy one, get one. BOGO, whatever. Like, it's an even number. I'm okay. So that's what I went with. And, yeah. And I believe that's it. Besides, yeah, if I can pull it off, my handful of little Macari fan books I have here. So, more of those to come, probably, eventually, whatever. But otherwise, yeah, that's my update until Christmas. And then I'm finally ending this because all this footage is already over an hour. But either way, yeah, so I'll be back with my Christmas haul in like a week. So, yeah, bye! Hello! It is time for me to finally, end this video. Christmas has happened, so Merry Holidays to whatever you celebrate. I'm filming this on New Year's Eve. So also, Happy New Year. I really, 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 really hope 2025 is a better year than 2024. Or I guess just the past many years. Probably for some of us. But I'm going to get to our Christmas haul here. Plus a few that have come in with my Christmas money and such. I do still have more coming in. But, oh yeah, this is my cat right here. She didn't want to move. But I'll probably just include that in whatever books I end up getting in January, which probably won't be many. It'll be whatever comes in. And pre-orders that are coming out this month. But otherwise, yeah. So, I have one package here. I haven't opened it, and I'm going to open this first. Toss that to the side. This one is The Way of the House Husband, Volume 7. I have a wonky glare. Hold on. There we go. Volume 7 of The Way the House Has Been. I believe right now I only have up to Volume 4. I can't find where it is on my shelf. I know I still have it, but yeah. And then for Christmas, forgot I even added it to my wish list. But I got A Man and His Cat, and I've been looking forward to read this for so long, and I'm so excited. And then also, because it just came in with everything else, I got Volume 5 of A Man and His Cat. So, got a goofy little gap here. Excuse me, as I also have a goofy little gap with this one right now. Actually, all of these have goofy little gaps. Oh, and if you're wondering, about this on Amazon, this came from Pango. This came from Amazon. This one came from Pango. It is Wotakoi, Love is Hard for an Otaku, Volume 6. I haven't read this series in a really long time. I think I read the first 2 volumes. And then I want to say I got Volume 3 back at my birthday haul. Because that sounds right. Either about 2 and 3 or just 2. Or, sorry, just 3. But I haven't touched it. 2025 will be my reading year, y'all. I am going to try my darndest. And then the next series I am working on, which is the rest of my little haul here, is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Which I know I have my whole stack here. I know I showed some, but just for a little refresher, just for my update of what I have. I have the Volume 0. I don't have the other Volume 0 yet, so this one's just, I believe, just the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 0. I don't have the After School Hanako-kun 0. It's a mouthful. But I got Volume 1 for Christmas. I got Volume 2 in the bundle. I got Volume 3 for Christmas. Volume 4 was in the bundle. Volume 2. Oh yes, this was, I got this one on Christmas too. And then Volume 7 came in the mail last week. Volume 8 came in yesterday. And Volume 16 came today. So, yep. That's Christmas, and kind of gives you the hint of the rest of the series. I'm trying to get, and will probably be in the future hauls. So, hopefully me completing Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, The Way of the House Husband, Wotakoi, and A Man and His Cat. Otherwise, future hauls will just be until I get all the rest of my book mail this year, because I'm trying to save my money this year. I was really bad in 2024 with retail therapy, but I'm going to do my best to just either just focus on, like, new releases, and if I buy anything else, make sure it's second hand. Even though I think this year I'll be buying from a lot of smaller businesses. But yeah, so the only times, yeah, probably not a lot of book hauls as I had in 2024. I'm getting off track and I can't think of what to say. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good holidays and Happy New Year, and I will see you guys soon. I am definitely going to try and plan more videos to actually film. If you guys have ideas, let me know. I'll try to work on those. But yeah. Bye! Oh, Pango link is in the description. My socials are in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!